Hi guys, welcome back. We're gonna continue playing Strange Horticulture today. It may be the last part, I don't know yet. And as always, if you have not seen the previous part, the link should be in the description. It's a series, now it's third, 3 parts long. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Hmm. It seemed like it's gonna be a clue with Ines. This doesn't make any sense. We'll see. A young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. A young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. Alright. That's this film I wanted to talk about briefly. Day 9, Saturday. I have been focusing quite hard on reading all the dialogue and just, the general gameplay, finding plans and solving clues. But there's like a murder mystery going on, and I have not exactly speculated much. I have not been paying not enough attention, I think, to everything that's been happening and all the different characters. Like I know there's a witch, an investigator, but I think it would be a good time to go over all the characters and make sure we're up to date and know what's going on, because I have read that this game has multiple endings, and so far I don't feel like I've been really choosing things or been given options. Like, someone always comes and I mostly help them, because why not? I don't even know if you can just send someone away. Maybe you can. Maybe you can just uh do it like push the bell or something. I have not tried it yet, actually, and that may mean that we will just get the default ending for people who don't think about this too much. And I don't know if that ending is gonna be good. And we help those cultists, which probably wasn't something we should have done. Then again, we did, and maybe the cultists are behind the murders. I don't know. So let's just look into it. And there is also this puzzle that I have not yet solved, and I don't know how to solve it. Well, we'll find all the characters here in the bio. So, what has been happening so far? There's the psychic Faya Swift. She grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night asleep and Faye held close. Alright. And also, every day we get a glimpse of part of a story of a woman that right now it seems she joined the sisterhood. So she may even be the dead leader of sisterhood, the one we're learning about. Her story was kind of similar to the psychic's one, but I don't think it's the same, because this the psychic, she fled with her mother, while the girl or the woman in the story is alone, it seems. Right. So she had those nightmares Vivid nightmares, a woman, her face hidden behind a mask. Which could be this one with a mask. Next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. Seemed to be laughing. She dreams. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. So she dreams about this woman that we'll get to back. See, I did not even catch that. It felt like a warning. That creature that she has is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduina's protection. Alright. The psychic has dreams about a woman in the jade mask that we probably should not have helped. But we did. Then there's Sisterhood. Probably the good guys. Bethany Coleman joined Sisterhood of Arduina. And Arduina was mentioned here, right? I suppose. With Arduina's protection. Oh, Arduina is a goddess of the Sisterhood, I suppose. Now, this is the Sisterhood. Their leader, I suppose, Arda or whatever she's called, was murdered by poison plant, and one of the sisters is missing, Thea, a runaway they took in a few years ago. I wonder if Thea is the woman in the jade mask. Then there's Verona Green. She's occult scholar. She's been called a witch, but I'm not sure she is that bad. She helps the investigator, if I understood it correctly. She may be an old hag, but she investigates the murders and things. The same plant that poisoned one of the sisters was used at Swinside ritual site in a ritual, it seems like, and the plant is used in several of the dark incantations, and it was used to poison Arda. Yeah, we knew that. There must be a connection between this other murder and the Sisterhood. Alright, and she's been thinking about it. Good job, then. The investigator seems like just I don't know, normal, kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. So is he a father of the... Is he father of the girl we have been reading about every day when we like see the cards? And is the daughter the Thea that joined the Sisterhood, and is she the woman in the jade mask now? I don't know, it's possible. He's an investigator. And the last time he went to Black Combe. Twinside's a piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. They are slowly uncovering the clues about the ritual, I suppose. And there's the librarian. She's helping us, but I don't think she knows anything useful right now. Then... oh... and this hunter is one of Drea, a group that builds a tolerance to the harmful effects of Drazium. Yeah, there's something like witchers, actually, I suppose, because they use some poisonous plant they're basically immune to, but also they have an addiction on it, as we read about, and they get some abilities, content, mind enhancing abilities. Probably a neutral character. Rumors that an ancient evil has arisen were too much for Forest to resist. Alright, so this one is trying to hunt the evil. That is possibly the woman in the jade mask brought to the land or something. We don't know that. That's the theory. And she wanted some plans, but she's not very talkative, as we can see. Then there's a cultist. Did we help? Did we maybe should not have helped? Maybe he works with her. It's not clear. And he wanted us to help. Now that the Dendrew has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Well, I don't know if the Dendrew is a god he invented, or if it's the monster that was seen in the dreams of the psychic. I don't know. And then there's this angry man, rich and hates cats. Not that interesting so far. And the collector, he's been sending us letters and helped us find some plans. Alright, that's what we know so far. Maybe you knew that already, maybe you were not interested in that. Would have skipped it, of course. I don't think we have solved anything so far, but we are up to date now and we can continue this story. We have a clue here, and I have no idea what to do with it. Strange horticulture. This is... should I? I don't think that this is any useful. It's just probably for aesthetics. We know these mean something. Oh! Wait. We can click them. We can change them. Oh, we can... oh. Wait. That... oh, I see. I see now. We need this one. Maybe we need to find which fits where. Right, like, oh, like this. This seems to fit. And then this seems to fit. And then this does not. This fits. Huh. Do we miss one? Does it see? Oh no, let's do it like this. Yes. So that's how it's supposed to be, huh? I have figured it out. Let's put this here then. This one. This one. Yes, and the last one. Yes. And what happened? We got new things. Wow. And a coin. Alright. So we solved this, I suppose. We have solved this too. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology. Black Hell Road Candle. Let's see if this coin is any interesting. No. 1830, 1813 Gosforth. And a new letter, and this apology. Alright. We have a lot of new stuff to go through. Let's start with the letter. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages to the location of caged cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disk of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disk over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. We kind of know that, because that's the disk, and we used it already. But not this elixir, but we have a node here. We have a node here that we have not yet solved. Golden light starts at long Mac. But this is probably not about the disk. There are symbols. But those symbols... Well, we would need to know where to start, and we don't, because we don't know what the golden light is. So that's a bummer. We also don't know what Velox elixir is made of. There are 3 plants, but I don't know which ones. So that's not very helpful. And then there's this thing. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology Black Hell Road Candle. So let's go to candle, I suppose. There must be candle somewhere, right? Here. Candle. I find a medicinal herbology shop of Black Hell Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Burrell, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Copper Caledonian. Copper Caledonian is a fungi. Red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not a part of the plant. Red patches. It must be this. Yes, with warts growing on it. Ooh, we got free plants. Nice. Upper Caledonian. Do we have another hint to solve? On the bay, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. In north, east, south, south, west, south, south. Is the bay a place? It is. Alright. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather, and there another. Pretty. Greedy plants for my collection. Alright. Seems like we have solved everything. Simon Green. Lone Mac? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. Alright, Lone Mac, she may help us with one of the letters. If we find her fever kiss, which of course no problem. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Is it this? Fever kiss. We know this one. Alright. Next. Oh, mainland. The stalk round town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Yeah, she's suspicious. Bigfoot candle. Another note of from the person who owns the same disc. Interesting. Bigfoot and candle. Where is Bigfoot? Where is our Bigfoot? Here. Bigfoot and candle. That's here. The candle leads me east of vast water. To the north, the mighty Scafell grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. New plant acquired. This one is interesting. Alright, another weird plant for us. Forest where? I have been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast, these rumors that have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they call this thing the servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten the name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My Drathium supplies are low. I need more. Dendrew, huh? We have it. I didn't know we had it. A plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Drathium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. You are very overdosed, sir. I hope you're alright. I have no idea how it looks. Is it this? It's probably the only thing here. Or this. But the leaves are supposed to be sharp. Yes. Alright. Another day, another happy customer. Oh, the investigator is back. I crept around Black Combat 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as a day. Upon the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe-maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cold woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. Huh. Well, it seems that, yeah, the woman with the jade mask has a monster that the cultists are worshipping and that the occultists saw in her dreams. So we probably should stop helping the woman in the jade mask, shouldn't we, huh? And the cult, yeah. Purple berries. Recommended by physicians in a place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. Oh, nice. Let's get some bad luck. This flowers. Purple red berries. This may be it actually. I don't think we have anything else with berries. What? Cool. Alright. Michael Bennett. My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. So you want the same foul-smelling mushroom that I sold to your neighbor, huh? In that case, it's this one, right? Yes. Oh, Verona Green. Poor Reuben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded Dendrew. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Warthig's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisadale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Oh yeah, we actually knew that she summoned a monster. What am I supposed to do about this? Because everyone seems to know all I know, and they're supposed to do something about it, right? I'm just a shop owner. I don't know what I can do. Can I? I don't think I can give someone or the wrong plant on purpose. Like I there's the rise in dread and stuff if I mess up. But I'd love to mess up the cultists and the one in the jade masks plants, you know? Well, last letter before the end of the day. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendrew, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded Dendrew plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digitatus mortus grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Damn. Alright, I put this stuff in the archive, but I want to look again. Scourgeland. No, I just read it. Where is it? Yes. That ground northeast of Tibet, there's gotta be a plant. Dead ground. Oh, I saw Tibet here. North east. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. And they are named... Digitatus Mortus. Let's name it. While we remember that. Alright. Nice little plant. It looks very interesting. Every day, she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day, she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day, parts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. So, this story seems to be the story of the one in the jade mask, probably, and the book she's talking about. I thought at the first that it's the book about the plants, but it's probably some dark magic book. And we also seem to be in the middle of the game, probably. It's basically full moon here. I suppose there will be more days. It's gonna be a whole month, probably. Or like 2 weeks, I don't know which day is it now. And the clue card is empty, but maybe we need the item that shows hidden things. Day 10, Sunday. Alright. Can we see anything here? A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Two miles north of Foxfield. 1, 2. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleave in the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Nice. Our mailman, David Sheffer, one from your librarian friend today. Oh, did she find out? In reference to your question the other day about Lon Mac, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Simon. Monks will request a plant from you. Maybe it's the friendship plant from the very beginning. Or the red St. John's poppy or what it was. Calder Abbey. We need to go there, I suppose. Where is Calder Abbey? Where are you? Here. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." And I need to make sure if St. John's poppy is the one. Hearing ability, alright. Can I look in the bio. I think investigator or someone needed the plant. Fox button. What's fox button? Good thing I remember, huh? Fox button, and it's the plant with this kind of leaves. Not this one. Not this one. Where is it? Focus button. Yes. The hedge snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Lon Mac and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Great. That's great. Regarding Lon Mac, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Lon Mac lived nearby alone with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Mac and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Lon Mac by the locals. Alright, regarding Lon Mac. Golden light start at Lon Mac. So it's a stone circle north of Undermere. We need the will to explore to go there. Undermere is here. It's a storm. Can we see it? No. Because how far north? Can we just go there? Alright, that was the way. We're not supposed to go there because we need to find the place S3E2, 3 south to east. North of Andemir. If it is here, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and it should be here. This one. All right. Another customer before we have will to explore. Verona, hey. Huh. The sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If even there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda, and I think I'll take some mountain story with me. You know, I must agree, if they know something, they should help. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Oh no. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Large cup-like flowers. I don't know what this is. Doesn't seem like flowers. Smells rotten. See, I don't know. A rather unpleasant scent. And maybe this. I'm not sure. But I don't think it looks. Oh, large cup-like flower. It must be this. Mountain story. Here we have too many plants and I don't know which is which anymore. Alright. We wanted to go here? No, it's not the right place. That was a waste of time. Lawn Mac. Oh gosh. I still don't know. Where the stone circle north of Andemir is. Maybe I need to find it first. Then there's the daughter's stone circle, so maybe that's it. Then it will be 1, 2, 3 south, 1, 2 east here. Right here. Let's try that next, suppose. Thomas Green. He looks. Did he always look like that? Or maybe I don't. He's missing half of his hair. That's weird. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting it. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Oh, so I can brew elixir like this. From crushed petals of three distinctive plants. But we don't know which plants, do we? Like this one looks a lot like this. I must say. And then this one looks a lot like this. And what about the third one? I'm not sure. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 petals. 9 petals. Maybe it's... I'm not sure if it's... No, it seems like it has. This one. It seems like this one. Let's try it. Did it? Ooh, amazing. We did it. And we can now look at this. Ah, yes. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. It is probably golden light. Just probably let's make it red. And there's elixir, nice. We're done with all the clues. Back to the shop. Bethany Coleman. You know, Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendrew has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar, Arduina. I'm not sure that's gonna help, but if you say so. Altar, huh? Where is it? It's this one. And these up and down look like churches. Are they abbeys? It's possible. Well, we need to find this one. It's a river. Possibly a river. I don't see it. there's a river that looks like that though. Or maybe... No. It makes no sense to me. Alright, it seems to be here. 1 second, and let's do single river. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest. For now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Either Amber Soul or Bouldery. Amber Soul. Protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in the sanctuary. Seems like the right. Bouldery's applications in dark magic. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Well, that's a problem. Now, one is for any deity for protection, and this one is for a successful hunt. I suppose we want to hunt this creature, or at least we want to give a personalized offering. In conclusion, I would go with Cauldry, probably. Thin stem with small leaves. This, probably. Yeah, it seems like it. I'll do it. Natalie Cooper. I am being harassed by loonies, shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. I understand. Nobody wants cultists. Telling them to join them and all that. And I should not be working like them. I know, but I did what I did. Okay, I'm gonna help you, of course. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Oh, poor cultists. I mean, kinda deserved, but... Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. It is this same, right? Larkshine. In time, she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Scary girl with a jade mask. Day 11, Monday. No, I don't know. Huh. There are holes. That's given back. Oh yeah. 902803. This is the one, and this is the one over here. Here, I suppose. It's quite hard to see. It's this. Yes. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crag stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. Colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Hello, plant. And the mystery unfolds. George Campbell. My old man reckons there's a plant where it can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Weeping Bell. Do we have it? Do we already know it? We don't. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. But you'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft, frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light, and sometimes fool's hope. Golden light. This one. It's Weeping Bell. Right. Dennis Aylford. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption, no thanks. One of the Drar is in town and we know he's paid you a visit already. No doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendrew. No shit. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendrew. Let's help him on his way. I'm not gonna give this to him. I don't know what it is, but nuh-uh. I hope he kills the Dendrew, guys. I do. Amos Duncan. I am heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you're coming. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me? Oh yeah, sure. Here you go. We only have one elixir, but... who knows what will come, huh? Mary Holmes. I am looking for something specific. A very unusual looking fungus that takes me back to my childhood with its wonderful smoky smell. Unusual fungus with wonderful smoky smell. This smells rotten. This smells like life. Was under smells. This does not look not one of those mushrooms. Looks like it's good pleasant smell, actually, I must say. Smoky smell. Wonderful smoky smell. Okay, hint. Gray scent fire. Oh. Alright. It makes sense, actually. It's the weird one here. It doesn't look like fungus at all. It looks weird. Yes. Oh goodness, Hellbore, you haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. Huh. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneaking some Hellbore hugs. Thanks. Yes, she came to pet the kitty. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives and Mancaster are home to many ancient and esoteric covering scrolls, covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit, Simone. Fremont, Lord Fremont, Egremont Castle, Manchester Castle, is it this? Yes. Let's try. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the walls of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. Evoken Dendrew. Didn't Verona say that it was another name for the servant? The Vulcan Dendrew is loyal to the summoner, the lady with the jade mask, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal, since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcombe, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendrew was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. A site of ritual near Blackcombe, south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Alright. That means we know the Great Oak is here. And south of it is probably the ritual site, but we don't know the plans for the ritual. Well, someone has to figure that out, right? John Hall. Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Sure. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Spores, unnatural light. Do we have anything with unnatural light? It has to be one of those I identify. Revive? I suppose I can just use it to... Like, there are 2 mushrooms. I'll try this one. Not Norwood, amazing. I have a device. Yeah, I tried that. Oh. Alright. Norwood. That wasn't easy. I expected a mushroom, not gonna lie. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. The number of petals on a lucky caballia flower. Alright, we can solve this. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the ardor was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Alright. She got rid of Arda. Is it possible that it's the new Arda then? Like she wanted to be the new Arda? Or what's what she wanted? It's day 12, Tuesday. Let's find the golden light. Oh, is it the weeping bell? And also known as golden lights, so L. The number of petals on a lucky caballia flower. Six. L6. L6. What? That didn't make sense. Latin name. Golden light. Lucky caballia flower. So 7. Alright. My bad. The sisterhood was attacked last night. Bethany is dead. Alone with the new Arda and 13 others. Those damn fools with all their secrets. No amount of pleading with them could get them to see sense, but through blind luck, we have been left with a slender hope in this fight. Sister Charlotte managed to escape the slaughter with the one thing that could help in the fight against the servant. Trust no one. Keep it hidden. But get it open. Damn, so the whole sisterhood is dead? Is it my fault? Because I should have made a better offering for the protection, so she protected sisters, and I made offering for the hunt, so that means choosing the plants is where I make the important choices, probably. So they are dead, but we have a weapon, it seems. Is there a plant that can unlock this thing? Can I use this? No. No. Oh no. I amble through meadowlands, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, canary-weed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Well then, we need to unlock the thing. Because people are already dying. And they've been dying from the beginning. I don't know which plant unlocks. Clavilium. Alright. Which one is clavilium? We have like 100 plants here. Oh no, these two don't have names. Why are they here? No named flowers. Also this one. This one has a name. Clavilium. And it's one we knew from the beginning. It's here. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Would fear bringer be widows of all? First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer, fourth to lift a curse. Last a petal to secure black blood's reverse. First of all, I want to check the ritual site. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Alright. That's the right place. Where's the note? Did I lose it? Here it is. Follow the Dedon tributary to its source. I understand that, but could Fearbringer be Widow's Woe? Oh, first is the Fearbringer. Widow's Woe. Alright. We need plans, and I may be able to figure out which one. I just need to look through the journal for a moment. I have looked through the book. Seems like the corpse's friend is a plant we know but don't have yet. I have not found it here. The ankle grabber, the binder, is something like Swiftstone, which is mentioned in the book on a page about another plant. So we don't even have it there yet in the book. The Fearbringer, it may be this Widow's Woe, but we don't know about that yet. And the fourth to lift across is this Lone Vericant, and the Black Blood's reverse is Alderfinium, so these two we already have. And we need to find the rest. I suppose through clues and dialogue. They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those Seeds of Redemptionists have got all excited about it. No doubt. There's a bunch of enchanting outside Polyverse right now. Do I want to go there and do something? Foxfield Trident. Right. I have seen Foxfield so many times, why don't I know where it is still? Oh my. Here it is. Trident, was it? Trident, here? From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives sheltered from the wind. Alright. Bluish purple flowers, that's not very helpful, I suppose. It may be a corpse's friend, but probably not. And I don't know what the name was. Huh. Devil's Night Trap. No, that's definitely not it. I'm not sure about those leaves. It doesn't look like anything. Oh, maybe this. Yellow strong flowers, very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. It's possible it's this. That's the only one that looks like it, maybe it. But I don't know. We'll see later. I am going to Black Combi. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, "He who lives without fear does not live at all." I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing that I hunt in such a noble adversary. I will take Amber Soul. See, the problem is, if I give him the plant they wanted me to give him, well, is it a good idea or not? Like, he's probably just gonna die. If we give, if we let him fight the monster, he's probably gonna die. But if we don't, he may also, well, Ember Soul. Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Flowers with many petals, razor sharp. We know this one, don't we? Razor sharp. Oh my, where are they? Ember Soul. Well, if I could find it, I would give it to you. But there is so many plants. I can find it. Did I not? Damn it. Sorry, it's taken me so long. I know it's here somewhere. Oh my. I'm completely blind. And this should not be here, basically. Oh my. Alright, let's look at the other lesson Maridoc. What does that look like? Just so I know, I'm not gonna give it to him. Round flower head of the Maridoc is made of smaller yellow florets. Yes, this is lesson Maridoc. Which means it's not the corpse's friend. Good to know. And now, can I finally find the thing I'm looking for? Where is a node? Oh wait, it's not. Oh, that's the problem. It is not named yet. Because we have not used it. We did not use it. That explains a lot. Still, I can see any flower, any plant with sharp leaves. Oh, it's quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. This must be it then. Ember soul. It's because I remember Widow's Bow. I remember one plant with razor sharp leaves that we knew already, and it just threw me off for a long. Threw me off. Widow's Bow said to induce fear, also called camp food, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Dainty dark flowers, long thin leaves, unpleasant scent. That means we may soon find it. Either this, but I think it's this. Dark purple flowers. Flowers are blue. Pleasant fresh aroma. Yes. An overpowering sickly sweet scent. This may be it. Says to induce fear. Camp food. Unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers, bed of long thin leaves. These are not long and thin. Dainty dark. Do we have it? Maybe we don't even have it yet. Yeah, let's assume we don't have it. Otherwise we'd probably be quite mistaken. Milton Forbes. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. We may be interested. Let's see. Do we have some place to look? I don't think so. Dead tributary to its source. I don't know if I can do something about it right now. We'll see. Dendrew raven spider. Hmm. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Day 13, Wednesday. Hmm. Endemure raven spider. Is Endemure a place? It is. Right? South? Maybe? No. Oh, I have an idea. Raven and spider here. Alright. Grace and right. You heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature is huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dog to help get me through it instead. Daisy Dog. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. It's great that we know how it looks. Is it this one? Probably. And there's nothing else similar to it. It wasn't Daisy Dog. But it looks just like it. Okay, only one belief, so maybe this one? 1, 2. Alright, my bad. Hitman Sphinx. Daisy Dog. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulture is spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. It was, but let's start with Raven Spider. Raven. Alright, it means that I have to do this and then spider. A jackdaw croaks hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Interesting. Doesn't seem like anything I've been looking for. Alright. Arnside antiquities later. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Huh. Oh, so you got it working. Oh, yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Oh, it's the guy. Look to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. North of Bowfell River Esk. Source. River Esk. Here. North of Bowfell. Here. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Nice, nice. Laura done. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. You should be, probably. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. Which she will probably, and she should probably. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dan Mushrooms, woods west of Undermere across the lake. West of Undermere across the lake. Here? Mushrooms! How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. The red caps have a spongy texture. And we need to identify them? Oh well, not great. What do we not know yet? Dead man's fingers. That's probably this one, right? We already have it. Digitatus mortus, yes, exactly this one. We know this one. Unidentified farmer's worry? Could it be? Could it be farmer's worry? It looks like. A spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities, grants a great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn off. Farmer's worry, probably this. It looks like. Yes. Very much looks like. Next. I have been cleaning this up. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Sweet breath, Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. The many short leaves. Maybe this? Somewhat it seems like it. Isn't it brilliant? In that case... But we should have it. This way. This one? Hopefully. Yes. Look, it's many short leaves, and that's all I get. Come on. Let's visit on-site antiquities. 21 Orchard Road. What city was it? Because I have no idea. Oh, let's look here. No, not right. Arnside, it's probably the name of the place, right? It must be here somewhere. On the side. Well, we'll look later. Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you got some trim blue herb, then I'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Trimblehuff. Huff huff. Oh, that's woof woof. Trimblehuff. Traditionally used as a decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. Small cup-like flowers pointing down. Either this. Or this. I have no idea. A cross section. Like, it's good one. I don't know. I think possibly this. Oh my god, I'm so close to just one of these plants. Okay, it should be this one. Oof. Trimblehuff. Arnside antiquities. And then it's the end of the day. Here, of course. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones, and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Andamir with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. We've got St. Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near to the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Alright. The elixir of the damned. Made from a combination of Arbutum, Alacritas, Maculosus retinentia, and Mens fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. Damn. Alright. I wonder, Dadan tributary to its source. Maybe I'm still missing here something. Something here. Is it Dadlan a river? Oh, maybe it. Maybe it is. Alright. A minute before it. Alright. Is it Dadon, River Dadon, to its source? There are more important things I should be doing. It seems to me like I'm missing something. Like maybe there will be the plant I'm looking for. Oh, maybe it's the river next to it. Maybe that's what tributary means, because I don't know that word. It may be. Alright, we'll do it the next day, I suppose. Because we don't want to wait for the will to explore, right? Eight miles to the east. From the big tree, possibly? The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Day 14, Thursday. Let's start with the river. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is, growing in abundance. That's it, isn't it? It's the plant we lacked. Widow's Wool. It's Widow's Wool. Alright. We have 3 out of 5. We still lack Corpse's Friend and Ankle Grabber. One of those plants we don't even know, I think, and one of those plants we don't have, I think. Era done. Well, you went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Something for poisoning, huh? I've got a full book here. Stomach pains. Is it Bishop's parasol? I'm sure I've seen a guide to poisonous mushrooms around here somewhere. Did I leave it in my laboratory? Uh-huh. I never noticed this. Peterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Farmers worry. Often fatal. An antidote can be made using royal gentian. Okay. I'm quite sure this is farmers worry. The thing is, let's make sure it's not one of the others. Spring wax cap. An edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties when dried and eaten and can help relieve pain. I don't think it's this one. It seems to have less pointy cap. Hopefully. Sunset mount cap. The sunset mount cap, we know this one. It's not a bishop's parasol. We also know this one, and it's not it. It's this one. It's a new one. Copper Caledonian. We probably know this one too. So it's either spring wax cap, probably not. It's probably farmer's worry. Royal gentian. Here we have it. Yes, we have it. Oh, I know. It's the one with the piece. Should we give her the plant or no? I don't think so. Just give her the plant. Yes. We'll give her stone. Alright. Let's check 8 miles to the east. From what I suppose is the tree. East. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No? Right, it's not it. Huh, I wonder what else it can be then. I should probably look into this symbol. Oh my. Oh my. But he survived thanks to me. I have been to Black Combe. I have fought a servant and lived. But still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir, if I am ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. St. Quentin's elixir? Alright. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Live for courage. .5. Well, that's gonna take a while. We have the elixir. Finally, we can give it to this guy. Yes. Rito. Probably this. I don't know. Well, 8 miles to the east. I don't know. I don't see anything like it. Even here, I don't see any kind of symbol that would look like this. It's a big tree, okay? And the only big tree I know about is here. And this means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miles to the east. It is east, right? It should be here. It makes no sense to me. Where else could it be? I don't know. I honestly don't know. That is sad. I've already been here. It's no use. I can try this. Oh. Nope. Another legend. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. I rushed over and covered flat. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. I see, maybe we should give him some bad plant next time he comes here. If he hurts dogs, like, that's not gonna happen on my watch, okay? Sagil Chalice. Can do. Just to be sure. Sagil. Not the one. Here. I suppose. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sagil to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. It's eaten. It's eaten. People maybe. No, people. I mean, one thing that's kind of funny is that when I use this thing, like, in real life, how would I know how to turn it? How would I know that the raven is supposed to be on top? Because I can just, like, turn it around, right? So I would not know. I would be running all over the map. Luckily, it's a game. Robin Wood. Verona tells me you are walking and gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare, exactly, that's the one we need. The binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small, heart-shaped leaves. Wait. Small, heart-shaped leaves. Ankle grabber. Is it this one? Sharp horns grow along the edges of the upper leaves. It may be this one, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need corpse's friend, I suppose. Samuel Thomas, I do not know this man. I am visiting my grandmother up in Tibet, and I thought I'd take her favorite plant to cheer her up. It's blue, with large flowers, and it smells lovely and fresh. My nana calls it sweet breath. We know sweet breath. Is it Daisy Dog? No. Alright. Aerosol, probably not. No, not really. I'm probably not gilded Dendrew. Oh, so many blue plants. Blue large flowers. What heart? No. No Dread Abbey. Not Marrow Blue, I think. No. I don't think it's a Gilded Dendra and or Embersol. Daisy Dog. Have we looked at that one? Yes. Right. Then I have no idea. Is it named yet? It may not be. Maybe this one? Alright. Sweet breath. Probably not. Alright. Valiance is sweet breath. And it has this kind of stem with leaves and big blue flowers. We've been told. This is for the button. Damn, am I blind again? We have this, we know this. We own this. How can I not find it? Damn it. It's here. Too many plants, it takes too long to find anything, you know? I still don't know what to do about this tree thing. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, wait. 1813 Gosforth. Oh, alright. Gosforth. 8 miles to the east. We made. Here? Yes. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. New plants acquired. New plants, I don't know. Hopefully useful plants. All these plants are useful, but we need specifically Corpse's friend. Can any of those be Corpse's friend? What was Devil's Nightcap? Yes. Light pleasant scent. Not dissimilar to piney needles. Which are the new ones? I'd put them here right now. This one. Very delicate. This one. It's forbidden, but doesn't seem like we have it. Oh well. I can't help noticing that Rare Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendrew. It's a sad thing that I can't just poison him. Like, I'm sorry, but I know it's not a nice thing to do, to poison people, but he's like literally in a murderous cult. Come on, come on. Decay gives way to new growth from death. Duh. Alright. We need to turn this around. I'm gonna read it later. Behind the woman, a dark, skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Seems to me, I was thinking about ending it here, but it seems to me that we have 2 more days to go. Yeah, like, we can finish it. I can, well, you can pause the video and I'll just make this last part longer. Oops. Day 15, Friday. I turn this around? Probably not. Is it gonna be hard to read this way though? Can I? Nope. The cycle starts again. West of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar by the river. I know Whitborough, but White Scar. Oh, White Scar. West by the river. Here. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Let's see, Devil's Night Trap. The plant is known colloquially as a corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a light, pleasant scent not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. This is it. This is the plant. We need it. Where is it? It must be here somewhere. Oh, I don't know where they put it. Clean this up a bit. It's here somewhere. Here. Amazing. We have it. We have the last plant, it seems. Or the first plant. What was the name? Devil's Night. Alright. I think we have all of them. Can I go to the place and try it? Oh, place. I need to burn a green. Okay. You'll have to wait for her then. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop the beast. Yeah, we will. Don't worry. I'm on it. I was speaking to a woman from Endside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently, there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Amside cave nearby. Somewhere to the east. Where is it? Anside. Somewhere to the east. And it's the cave? Is it a cave? Cave. Right. Thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmers worry. We do have it, actually. Oh, so I used it for strength. Alright. Yes, I didn't read that, but she could be. For sure. We don't have space for new plants. Alright. Too many plants. Very swift. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there is only darkness now. Sour Bandy? The Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Is it this? Yes, it seems to be this. Sour Bandy. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool, icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. Felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Alright. But we already know everything. We don't exactly need her. The elixir, the Dendrew, the poisoned fungi. Yeah, we know everything here. I'm not sure we want the elixir of the damned. It doesn't sound really helpful. Alden Gregory. Oh no. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Guy, you don't want your wife back to be just wakened and lost, alive but no longer with you. You'll suffer even more if you do this. Can I tell him no? I really think that's not a good thing to do. No, don't. I can't say no, how can I? That's sad. That's so sad. Oh no. to find these plants. Arbutum maculosus mens. Arbutum alacrias caballia. We know this one. We've seen it many times. And I still don't remember how it looks like. Yeah, it's here. Maculosus mens. Wait. Mens fortis dracineum. Alright, that's the plant the guy is addicted to. It's supposed to be somewhere here? Yes. And the second one is maculosus. Here. Henchak. The fruit of the henchak can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. Oh yeah, that's why they are not longer with us. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Bulb blue-green, and we don't know it yet. Blue-green, is it this? It may be this, actually. Or blue-green or this. White, firm, and turquoise in color. The orange fruit and noticeable odor. Blue-green. Well, I suppose this is from it. Henchak. It worked. So I suppose it is the right one. Let's name it. Let's name it both. Henchak. And elixir of the damned. I really don't want to sell this to you, but I don't think I have another option. Althea Oshia. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Liverstone, possibly? Liverstone. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. I think it's this one. No, it's not liverstone. Of course not. That's too obvious, huh? Alright, this one then. Alright, this makes much more sense. Sorry. It makes my fingers feel numb, so it probably is paralyzing. Hopefully she's not trying to paralyze her husband or something. You never know what these people are doing here, huh? Oh, the woman. Oh! I can't control it anymore. It has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. So she's remorseful now. Well, lady, you should not have, you know, brought it to life in the first place. Like, that was not very smart, let me tell you. But you did. So, how are we gonna help you then? Widow's Woe. I mean, if it helps her to control the monster better before we destroy it, it may save some lives. That's the truth of it. Widow's Woe, said to induce fear, also called camp food, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Widow's Woe is probably this. Dead man's fingers. I know how that looks. And set to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Alright. So either she will become fearful if she uses it on herself. She will become more fearful. And if she uses the other thing, the dead man's fingers, she'll have sharper mind and should be able to better control it. The thing is she going to use it on herself or the monster? Because then we would want the opposite thing, right? I suppose if she can't control it, she can only use it on herself though. Let's give her dead man's fingers then. Hopefully that's going to. Carnivorous storm. Is it this thing we I'm not sure now if we have the right plan for the ritual. Oh no, if we don't, it may be ugly, I suppose. Maybe quite ugly. Alright. Holy skip. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. Oh yikes. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Yeah, glowing. Here you go. Penny Bell. Okay, end the day. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendrew, the dread. It was death. Day 16, Saturday. I had to take a break because we still had about around an hour in front of us, and it was already quite late in the evening, so I decided to take a break, and my voice was already kind of tired to continue. But we're back. It's I think day 16. And we have another clue. And we should probably have all the plans now for getting rid of the servant. We'll see what the characters will tell us. And if we're gonna finally defeat the great evil and finish this game. Let's start with in this clue. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the woods. This one doesn't seem to be very straightforward. We may need to look at castles. There's this Caesar castle, and we know there's Egremont castle, and Lancaster castle. 3 already. Hopefully those are the only ones. So what's the next clue? There's a picture, but I don't think any of the castles looks like... Well, I don't think we can recognize the castle from this picture. Alright, to the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass. The east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass. East is the sun, across the river and through the mountain pass. There's no river. There is a river, but I'm not sure about a mountain pass. Maybe. And then here, across the river, there are 2 rivers. Based on that, I think, there's another castle. The Leaston Castle, maybe a river. And there's also a tower, Kirkhead Tower. But I don't see any mountain path. Probably the one we need. Castle they're mentioning. Probably it's the one down here, the Caesar Castle. It grows at the edge of the wood. Let's try this. And yes, we got it. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Oh, this looks kind of pretty and kind of trying to escape its spot. And it's been raining here today, actually. So the atmosphere is very much suited for finishing this game. Alright. That's enough exploration for now. Verona Green. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plans we need. Yes. We should have all the plans we need now. Just gonna check real quick. Yes, seems everything's in order. I would be so mad if we weren't recording right now. It's the big finale, you know. Alright, this should be the ritual site. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, divided into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. And which one is the first one? I suppose it's the one on the top, hopefully. First is the corpse's friend. A reminder. Corpse's friend should be Devil's Night. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. It should be this one. Oh, I hope so, but we didn't screw it up. Third is the Fearbringer. It's the Widow's. Fourth, to lift a corpse. Now I'm not sure which one. Elderfinia, is it? No, that's the antidote to Dendra's miasma. So the Lone of Veracruz. Believed to lift curse exert. And then last a petal to secure blight like Blood's reverse. Okay, fingers crossed. 4 out of 5 correct plans, so close. Time is pressing. I get this right. Damn it. So probably let's make sure. We know this. Alright. Corpse's friend. Devil's Night. No, Corpse's friend. Light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles, boiling the root. Okay, pleasant scent. Somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. Oh, wait. This is Corpse's friend. Yes. Soft aroma reminds me of a forest. This one is. And I'm quite sure the widow's vow should be also correct. Unpleasant scent, dainty dark flowers, warm thin leaves. We got this during some quest. So this should be the one, but I am not sure about this one. The ankle grabber, the binder. I thought it was this one. Maybe I have it mistaken with something else. For this. It moves fast for a plant. Maybe it's this one. Alright, we need to see. Umbrella, that's not it. Carnivorous Stone. It's probably this. It's probably the Carnivorous Stone then. Because it's carnivorous. Possibly. So what's the ankle binder? Not ever. I'm trying to. I'm trying to find a plant that we don't yet have identified. That is the ankle binder, because that is not the official name, of course. This is a Truxia, that's not it. Swift Snap. The binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant. It may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift snare has small heart-shaped leaves. It must be this then. Yes, alright. We just got it, thankfully. Or else we would screw this up because we wouldn't have it if we didn't solve the last clue. Okay. Yes. Well done. I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering a soft incantation. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plans? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. The loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning round, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask, walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the sun. Did we screw up by helping her get control over it? Maybe we should have not helped with that? But I thought we were gonna save some lives, so. Ooh. Hello, servant. Damn. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. Servant cannot be allowed to. Ah! Rachel lunges forward and brings a huge arm sighting towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air, and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side, as it comes hurtling down and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Robin deftly catches and holds to the light. Blood. Quickly, know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange, jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine. Everything seems to happen. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Vanished! Yes, we did! Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Yeah, it was her. I knew that. I called that, yeah. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Okay, so we did the right thing by helping her. Andromir has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Robin that I would leave it to him to unravel the mess. She is his daughter, after all. Yes, I was right about it too. So he was drinking and his daughter left and joined the sisterhood, and then she had some book about dark magic, presumably, and she summoned the servant, and it was his daughter. And as for myself, well, I am back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quiet around here, but I'm content. And there are always more plants to learn about and discover. Ooh. It was the last day, actually. I could have finished it yesterday, but... And this is how it all turned out. Sleep in Dendrew, it is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for Dusty Shell. And into Elder Finium. Alright, so this is second ending. Robin Ward is alive, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona Green, also alive. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Good. Bethany Coleman was killed by the servant because we did not ask for protection from the goddess, I suppose. Yes, Swift is alive. She has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. Good. Good thing we didn't hurt her. Ennis Aylford, the cultist in hiding, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he's living in Bridal Cave once again. Well, hopefully he's not doing anything dangerous there. Let's hope. Hunter is wounded, but he lives. Yeah, we saved him. In hiding, Thea Ward, the woman in the jade mask. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Well, that's what happens when you summon evil creatures, you know? I still don't understand why she wanted to kill the Arda. She just left home and then she joined the sisterhood and she did not even become the new Arda, I suppose. So what did she achieve by that? I'm not sure at all. Alive, Isidore Burbage, the barrister, currently pursuing legal action against strange horticulture. Like guys, I'm a little sad that we did not poison him. He's a terrible person. He hurts animals. Or maybe if we didn't help Thea control the servant, maybe the servant would kill this guy, and we would be rid of him. But then we probably would not be able to vanquish him. Yeah, I suppose there are different endings. Maybe an ending when the sisterhood wasn't killed. Maybe there's an ending, of course, when we help the cultists and the servant is our god, basically, and the hunter is dead and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm curious about the other endings. I think I have to look into it and see what we could have get otherwise. Well, that was that was a nice game, interesting game. I said in the beginning that it's about plants, but of course uh it's more like a story-driven mystery kind of game than just being a botanist. And we did not actually even use all the plants, and we did not identify all the plants. Maybe they had some uses in different scenarios that we did not unlock thanks to our choices. But I suppose this is the mostly good ending. Maybe there could be better ending with the sisters being alive. I don't know. Well, that's it for strange horticulture. Then I have another game in mind right now. It's also a story game, visual novel. I think it's in the demo phase. I discovered it on HIO. So it'll be a slight surprise for you to see what the game it will be. But it's a like horror-like story game. Uh, Probably without voice acting, so I would also kind of voice act characters when I play it. I don't know, few days. I need a little break, but probably by the time you see this, I'll be maybe recording the new game. So if you're looking forward to it, if you enjoyed it, subscribe of course, and see you soon. Bye.